It's the city of rock and roll, and this place sure is rocking as they await the start of this one. We're here in Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. That looks real good on paper between the Detroit Lions and the Cleveland Browns. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. Who's going to make this to the 28 before going down? All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Black 40. Blaster. Striker 3-3. Hey, red. Set.
First carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Now maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play. Correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Second down pass play coming. Connection made to the rookie from Washington. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Blue stripe. Red, yellow, blaster. Here we go. Cut, cut.
Back to throw now. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
So Will Reed, they'll give it to Simpson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Ready. 52 Blue. Ready.
Third and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Set, hut, drill, 52, blue, 30, blue, check, pink, send.
Sampson from the pistol. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Red, 38. Steel, black. Ready?
Throwing on seconds. Forced out to his right. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Lions are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him one drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking the ball.
First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing from the gun here. Escapes the pocket. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get it up to the 27.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. I'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. We'll actually head to that other sidelines.
Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a first down. All set to go now from the 35. They go play action on first down. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity. Looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
They'll throw for it. He's got it to his running back. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. To the end zone, but incomplete. He couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run. Largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
Throwing it again here. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Return starts at the 9. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we set.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Browns 1st down.
That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And you just get the play off. Dumps it off to his running back. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it.
Ready.
They start with 2nd and 6.
Yellow, 43. Set.
Throwing from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On the double.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Come on, Josh. Black Ultra. 50. Green. Hut, hut.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Light blue. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
Still sticking with the passing game. On the move, headed right. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
Here we go. Hut.
Running right with Sampson. That's a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Set. 43 rail. Ready.
On 3rd down, I'll go with Sampson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. And dose of the hurry up here.
Black shot. Blaster. 6. Set.
Dialing up a pass here on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Mevis able to knock it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. One play in blocking his drive is already in enemy territory. 1st down, play action. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. It's Carson Swessinger who got over there for the stop.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He's got a nice little gain on the ground.
Shotgun now on third down. Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go. Back to 60. Back to 60.
First and 10, looking to throw. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Gibbs. Can't bypass that line. They stop him at the 3. There's a hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Go to him again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a second quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go, set. 52 blue. Hut.
Airing it out to start this drive. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. A minute 56 seconds left in our first half. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory.
60 red. 60 red. Hut.
A throw here on first. This across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Blaster, 6. Here we go.
Now looking to throw. Trouble now, and the ball is out. But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down the distance.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's third and long. Rolling left, buying some time. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, that's a really good play. I know it doesn't get the first down, doesn't keep them on the field, but what it does is it keeps that defense honest. And I promise you, the next time in that situation, they'll have that run in the back of their minds.
Buys time, rolling right. So this one on the defense. Coach can plead his case all he wants, but we know it's going to fall on deaf ears. They call that interference, and it cancels their fourth down stand. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there.
Blue, 30.
To the air now on first and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Lions are able to take the interception up to their own 35-yard line.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Offense up to the line fast.
37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's the throw. Hits him on the out route. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Third down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. These guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Ready to send this one away. Shaheed now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Dump off to his fullback. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They're throwing it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. Plowing up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Get some space around midfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Pass play on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Screen here for Gibbs. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They'll try and punch it in. And the Power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Listen, everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. Rolling from the gun here. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. And off here to Sampson. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Here we ready?
1st down, and they go right back to it. And we'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready. 60 red. 6 shot. 17. Ready.
Setting up to throw. Brought in right side. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Come on. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake. Cut along the left sideline. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. 21 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Steal, block, fight, white. Red, let's go. Set, go.
Looking in the air here. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And this one does not go far.
A 2-yard pass makes it 3rd and 8.
Ready up.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Set, hut. 45, wide. Ready.
And air it out on 3rd. Cut out left. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Lions.
You just get the play off. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Throwing it again here. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Right up the gut. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Trying to throw this from the gun. On the move, headed right. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Brings in the kick at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he goes out of bounds short of the 45, but still in excellent shape across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Lions get it back at the 45-yard line following that interception return.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth gate down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Now toss it to Gibbs. Running down the left side. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. First down, play action. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've left over the week. They're in practice. The both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully.
And he will get this to the end zone for a deep throw touchdown. The Lions make it a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. The Lions stretch their lead to 21. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's a return from the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Set, cut.
Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, ready.
To throw here on 1st down. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Black shot. Ready. 50, green. Cut.
3rd and long for him here. Dropped underneath. It's Sampson. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 7.
Smash, red, drill, green.
Desperation time here on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Lions nearing their 15th win this season. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Gibbs scores. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. This one is up and good. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get them, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made him pay with that
Black
one.
Ultra. Set, cut. Yellow, 26.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
52 blue. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between.
45. White. Ready. Go. Set, cut.
He's dropping back to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. Got to shake it off and keep on firing.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Working now from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Levis ready to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So 20 yards on that play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Best run games in this league have balance. Can run it inside, as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. Way up to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They're going to pass it here. Big strike here to Williams. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Chased out to his right. Going deep here for the end zone. Into a crowd and intercepted. So the Lions get the win on the road. Man, they were facing a